The game developer's worst nightmare. Maybe when you think of this, you think of debugging, balancing, or even programming as a whole. In this video, I'll be telling you the most overlooked thing in game development, simply because people don't know about it or can't be bothered to implement it because it's way too difficult. Welcome everyone to Slugger State of the Game for June 2025, and today I'll be bringing you your monthly progress update for Slugger for this month. This month, I experienced said worst nightmare. This worst nightmare is called DeltaTime. Along with not having as much time to work on Slugger during May, DeltaTime was mainly the only thing I managed to implement. The reason I even implemented it in the first place was because when the FPS in a game drops, the game slows down with it. But with DeltaTime, things happen in the game depending on time, not on frames. So when the FPS drops, you won't notice it as much, and it might only become slightly more choppy instead. You could even run it at higher frame rates for less latency. One great thing I can now do as well with the game is I can now implement slow motion effects. At the moment, the game simply slows down when the Hivox is killed, but I can easily implement it in lots of other different scenarios in the future. But you might be wondering, why is DeltaTime so painful to implement? Well, it actually depends on when you implement it. Really, if you're going to implement it at all, why wouldn't you? You would implement it from the beginning of development, and it's extremely easy and simple to do it that way. The problem is, the longer you wait to implement it, the harder it will be. If your game is pretty well established, you may have to recode hours of work just to implement this feature, just to make the code run slightly differently. Luckily though, I didn't have to redo that much code, as the game is still under heavy development. One other thing I managed to implement was the different sprites for elements on the basic gun, which is only the start of a long journey of continuous art creation, which I find extremely boring. Anyway, no promises, but I'll try my best to continue making steady progress on Slugger throughout June. Thanks for watching everyone, and remember to like and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with Slugger in the future. And remember, you can play Slugger by going to either of the links on the screen. Goodbye everyone.